Right. How is nobody watching and yet I've got 2 likes? That does not make sense. That does not make sense. Right. I'm just trying to get Discord to work. Come on, Discord. Okay. Hi, Ed Frost. See, another name that I recognize, but at the same time, it's always like, is it that guy? But it's not that guy. It's never that guy. That guy is gone. Anyway, right. Discord's done. Sorted YouTube out. Yep. I was going to stream this, but bit onto Discord as well. You know, the picture choices and all that stuff. But no. Okay, so what's been happening? It's still the same as before. Yeah, it's just that again. Every time I don't immediately recognize a name, I always think of this guy who basically was very into like a specific cartoon cat. Yeah, and he posted pictures of me superimposed over like a transparent image of this cat, and then basically was just pictures of me or like that on their YouTube channel. That was all their content, and it was like, what? Yeah, it did not make sense. But yeah, ever since then, that channel's gone, I think, and I have not talked to him anymore. Yeah, but it's not you. It's fine. Okay, so the pick dump progress has been made. I have not been here for the past couple of days because I keep falling asleep just at the times when I'm supposed to be streaming. I'm sorry. There's a I've still got to talk to this guy. He's a potential employer, so every now and again I have to keep like yeah. Anyway, yeah. I kept falling asleep. I kept just having like random super tired moments. The thing is, I think it's because when I look at the screen, I'm just continuously looking at the screen and trying to focus on something else, and just that exhausts my brain. So I end up feeling sleepy. You know, I end up literally falling asleep in my chair. It's really annoying, and that means that it's okay, Ed. That means that I basically just shut the computer off because I'm never going to make any like right decisions if I'm falling asleep. and I go lay down, and then I end up falling asleep, but only for like 20 minutes, 40 minutes or so. But it's always just enough time for me to miss the streaming window. So that's why I haven't been streaming for the past couple of days. But I have made progress to the point where I think I'm only like 20 pictures, 30 pictures maybe away out of 1,000 from finishing this. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be just quickly doing that, and then we're going to choose the music. But while I'm doing this, I would love to, well, just somebody to keep me sane, for one thing, and also for I don't know, us to figure out what to do for these, because we did make some suggestions, and I think there's something in the book, but I don't know exactly what we're doing. I'm making progress. I'm making good progress. I'm making good progress. Oh, I do need a number between 1 and 10. It can't be numbers 1 or 10. Because I'm no longer doing the random picking the random place. I'm going to just pick a picture, and then like 7 or 8 or 5, 9 really. Okay. It's just long, but whatever. I did save it. I did set the parameters, so yeah. I'm going to just pick that picture, and then that's going to go on next, and then pick the next, the 9th picture on, and on and on and on and on and so forth, until they're all gone. Instead of doing like I was before, which, like I said, was just exhausting. But here we go. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That one. To be honest, I should have done this from the get-go. It would have saved a lot of time. I don't know. It's okay. I wasn't blaming you or anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That one. Does mean there's going to be a lot of counting. Oh, no, don't move that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I'm trying not to count the ones that have already been selected, so yeah. It's whatever. How you been since the last time we chatted? And if you count as count this as chatting, we are chatting. Do count this as chatting. Why do people discredit that? It's like, we haven't really talked. It's like, well, we talked yesterday. We're talking now. It's like, yeah, but we're not really talking. It's like, all right then. I'm speaking truthfully. I assumed you are speaking truthfully. If we're not really talking, what are we doing? It's like, ugh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nin. I don't hate it. It's a little bit annoying. It's a little bit peevy. 1, 2, 3, 4. God, there's a whole section that hasn't been selected at all. Just trying to not feel bad about that and pretend like there isn't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yay, found another one. There are whole sections that are completely ticked off. Out of 1,000 videos, there are like, pictures. There are like some that are ticked off and they're all done. So I don't count those ones, but that means I have to scroll with my eyes across the screen, trying to find a gap, with no tick. One. See, I told you. 2, found one. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh fuck! I haven't picked a new slide. Shit. Please hold my place. 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 It did. Thank God. That was going to be so annoying. So yesterday I was able to finally. Wait a minute. I didn't read the other thing. You said something about a new phone or something. So yesterday I was able to finally hang out with one of my oldest friends, my oldest best friends. I hadn't seen him in like 5 years or so. Oh, I do have news. That's great, by the way. I wasn't just again. I was just like that. Reminded me of something. I do have news. It's not good news. It's bad news. But my holiday party, my holiday party, not the Halloween party, has been cancelled. So I have no idea what we're doing this weekend now. But I'm still going to be Santa. I'm too geared up to be Santa. I'm too happy and excited to not be Santa. But yeah, that's the thing I was going to be Santa for, and I can't be Santa anymore because there's no holiday party. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8. So the next available picture is that one. That's not good. It's not good. Something to do with like the event hall that they booked at. Got paid more money to take a boxing match instead or something. So they had to cancel, but hopefully they're going to do something else as a replacement. Otherwise, again, I want to be Santa. I'm also excited for that. 1. Seriously, why couldn't you pick like 4 or something? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4. Jesus. 4. 4. I'm just trying to make sure I'm not missing any. There has to be a way to like filter out all the checked ones from the not checked ones. I better find it now. After all of this time, I better find it now because I'm going to look after I do this one. 5. Found one. I found a gap. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was an ordeal. A boxing match over Christmas, party in December. Yeah, it was for the 10th. The party was for the 10th. And like I said, it was going to be awesome. But now not so much, because, yeah. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's a really sad me picture. Fitting, I guess. So I was going to pick 5, but my brain said, nope, you're going to pick 9. Okay, sounds like it's quite a bit of work, to be honest. It is, just looking backwards and forwards and stuff. Just like for a not tick. Okay. I am going to see viewing options, filter, audio, image, sounds, view, sort by, name, duration, type, date created. No. Group by. Nope. Nope. That wasn't helpful. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh shit, I did it again. Did it again to my home. At least I can help in some way of keeping you sane. Well, hopefully. We just must never stop talking. You can stop talking. It's okay. I won't hate you forever or anything. It's fine. Right. I am going to be finishing this. I'm finishing this tonight. It's just taking too much time. Plus, I've got Christmas stuff to do now. Got to do my Christmas cards. Got to wrap up some presents. Got to decorate Christmas trees. And then there's also all the other stuff that I've got to do as well. So it's like, it's taking way too much time up. I have to do it. It has to be done. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then they're all ticked after that. Oh, 9. Found it. Got one. My old best friend not only fixed my laptop, he also gave me his old work phone and wireless headphone. Yes, I remember you saying that you gave like him your laptop or something. So that's cool. Okay. One. Found it. Found one. I was running out of ale. Right. 1. And then there's a field of all ticks. I want them to be slightly random at least still. That's why the number. That's why the number system. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We actually had a row of ones that I haven't done yet. I don't know what I've done, but I've got like a thing like around my shoulder blades or something. Just random achiness. So annoying. Also, 1 meter purple Sailor Moon cat plush. Okay. How? Why it's purple? I don't know. He won't want it on a crane game at an arcade. Fair enough. I am incredibly humbled because I thought that I was like fairly good at arcade games and shit. And then I hung out with Itchy and I was like, I suck. I suck so much. But then again, it's like it's kind of a dad thing because I'm kind of his dad. Maybe it needs to be poked with a fork. Stab myself in the back. Because yeah, I'm kind of Itchy's dad. Like his adopted father, I guess. Which makes some of the things I do to him kind of a bit incestuous. But still, it's like it's a dad thing. Like we're just not good at computer games, I guess, compared to our children or something. That sounds wrong. But yeah. It was just like an incredibly humbling experience. I was just like, I was like, fuck this. It's so uncool. It made me feel like really crappy. But then I remembered that Itchy basically that's what he does in his free time. He plays video games, and I was like, oh, then. Like we were playing this shooting game, like you were a turret or something against dinosaurs or something. I wasn't really paying attention, and like I got a really good accuracy score, but I basically it wasn't as good because I was basically holding down the fire button when apparently you shouldn't be doing that. You should only fire when you got the target. So it wasn't as good as Itchy's, but I hit everything on my screen and lost the least amount of health. And yet he got more points because his accuracy score was like better. But that's just a thing with depth perception or something. I don't know. Hey! Walked in on the word incest. Oh, that was a bit ago. Hey, Patafox. It took him a bit, but he eventually won it. I play video games all the time. Yeah, see, then you'd beat me. Okay, 9. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Found one. And by the way, yes, Panda Fox, I'm still doing this. It's going to take the rest of our lives. Hopefully not, but maybe. So was somebody yelling at me on Discord? What happened? Oh no, it's Itchy yelling Nick Frost shit. Why couldn't you done this all in one post as opposed to 3 separate ones? It doesn't make sense. Every time I want to like Nick Frost, every time I want to like him, he does something incredibly stonery, and I'm just like, no, I don't. Just you just knock the sexiness off of yourself. You know that, right? Ugh. Oh my god, there was like a TV miniseries that he did with Olivia Colman, um, about him being a teacher in like the 30s or the 20s or something, and it was like, or maybe even if it was the 50s or something, and he was great in that. I loved his character. His character was adorable. Plus, he was in a nice suit and he wore like thick rimmed glasses and stuff, and he was just very pretty. He was cute. And then the next thing I saw him in was some kind of random like monster creature feature thing where he basically played a hippie stoner guy, and it was just like, oh. And then he did something else that basically flipped it again to make it like oh, actually I enjoy this character now. Like I watched Spaced again or something, in which he plays he plays an adorable character in Spaced. There's something wrong with his head. It's very endearing. But yeah. And then I watched an interview in which he basically wouldn't shut up about how he got like super high on weed and then basically did a bunch of stoner stuff like in the weekend or something. I was like, God, every time I want to, like, he gets redeemed, he kind of fucks up in my head. Again, it's just my personal opinion. Like, I really want to like Nick Frost, but he keeps knocking himself out of my sexy window, you know? He keeps, like, falling out of the sexy window. It's a shame. It's such a shame. With our powers combined, Tubbs, we hopefully will get it done, and I love Nick Frost. Okay, again, I want to. It's just that, like, it takes me a while for the boner killer to basically wear off, you know? Because basically, like, my Vegas boyfriend, like, a guy that I find incredibly attractive. He's very, very handsome and stuff like that. He's like, I've had sex with him, you know. He basically does drugs and is like, it has a hugely like positive opinion on drugs, and it's like yes, it's an incredible boner killer, but I get over it. But it's just that if you keep hammering it in at me, then I will. If he basically said nothing but about how how super stonery he is, I'll be like, I don't want to hang out with you anymore, dude. You won't shut up about this. It's a huge boner killer for me. I'm sorry. But he doesn't. He understands completely, and he just doesn't talk to me about it, and that's fine. Anyway, but I think that's what it is. I think it's because basically, like, I keep getting pounded by the fact that Nick Frost is super weedy, and it's like I just can't, you know. Like, I watched that weird like mini series that he did for, like, was it Netflix or was it like Amazon or something? I think it was Amazon. Like, he did a mini series about like mystical stuff. I can't remember what it's called. I feel like it's right on the tip of my tongue, but I can't remember what it's called. God damn it! And his character in that is adorable. Like, I want to go hug him all the time. He's so cute. It's just the interviews for that are just terrible. But yeah. Manstroke Woman. Manstroke Woman, yeah, that's the first time I ever saw him. By the way, no American knows what Manstroke Woman is. I tried to describe the fact that he is naked and has whipped cream around his genitals with strawberries in the middle of the whipped cream on a bed in Man Stroke Woman. And they were like, no, he's not. And it was like, no, seriously, look it up. He totally is. And they couldn't find it. And it was like, but that was one of my first kind of like experiences about guys. You know, that was one of my first people that I was attracted to on the television. First men I was attracted to on the television was Nick Frost in Man Stroke Woman in that scene. It was like, yeah. But yeah, you talk to an American about this and they can't find it. It's not in their search history. It just won't work. So, yeah. I didn't knew he did stuff like that. Yeah, he's in a lot of movies as a stoner, and it's really annoying. That was my favorite scene in that series. I can't even remember what the punchline of that joke was. I can't remember what that joke was at all. I just remember that scene. But yeah, that series was pretty good. It was just a sketch show. It was good. It was good. Like him not knowing, or at least one of the characters that he plays, not knowing what pregnant women are, it was hilarious. One. We haven't done one of these again for a while. One. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, good. Another one done. Yeah, he's pretty good in that. I know I have to keep repeating this, but it does come up a lot for some reason. But yeah, I don't have a problem with guys that do drugs, or anybody who does drugs. I don't have a problem as long as I don't have to, as long as it's not around me and I don't have to hear about it. If your entire personality revolves around you being a stoner, I kind of don't want to talk to you, because it just is a weird downer for me. I don't know what it is exactly. It puts me off having a conversation with you. It just is. It's just that thing, and I can't help it. But yeah. One. Try not to be a super downer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh shit. 6, 7, 8. One more. Come on. 9. Yay. Found one. Or when he was in a scene where he right next to his girlfriend or something, he just kept wooing at women. I am the same type of way. What? Is that a character from? Is that a sketch from Man Struck Woman? It does sound familiar. I had a weird relationship when it came to one of my, well, when I was dating Ellen. Basically, we had a weird relationship because we totally understood that we were in a phase of our lives where we would be discovering things about ourselves. So she knew that I was slightly bi, and she was completely bi. But I'm sorry, by the way, because I know she sometimes watches these. I'm sorry, by the way, but this is kind of private information. But I might as well just whatever. It's hard to explain without explaining this fully. But she was sexually attracted to both men and women, but the idea of sex with a woman without a man around confused her to the point where it kind of put her off. You know, it's like, yeah, I'll totally have a sex with a woman, but I'd have to have you there. You know, I'd have to have a man there, like in at least watching or something. You know, because I don't know what to do. And it's like, how does that work? Surely you'd know more what to do. This always confused the crap out of me. But yeah, we would basically do that. Sometimes we would go to the park, or we would like people watch or something, and we would be like, you know, it's like, wow, she's really, really hot. And I'd be like, actually, she is. It's like, you're right, she is. And she wouldn't ever get jealous or anything of it, because we both totally understood that we were in a period of our lives where our hormones are going to go crazy. Basically, literally anybody that we see that we find attractive, and that was fine. You know, she'd do it with guys as well, or it'd be like, yeah, he's not really, sorry for me, but I get it. You know, it'd be like, yeah, it's fine. In the park, mad struggle. Well, no, I never did. We never did it out loud, but yeah. But yes, that situation is weird. That is weird, isn't it? The whole like not be. I don't want to be with a woman because I don't understand how it works. And it's like, I guess I can understand that she wouldn't understand how it would work between her and another woman, because she wouldn't understand how that would work. It's very hard to understand how that works anyway from a straight person perspective. I guess it's like, you know, I mean, if you think about gay sex, if you think about gay male sex in the first place, it is kind of confusing, especially if you're trying to explain it to somebody who's never understood it. And I'm not talking about children. I would never explain this to children, but like to an adult who's just not understand. He doesn't understand gay sex at all. It basically, if you explain to him that it's like that two men have sex with each other, and it's like, how would they do that? That that doesn't sound right. You know, how would you do that in the first place? Because men don't have a hole specifically designed to hold a penis. And it's like, so I can understand that he would be confused. It's like, well, and if you explain to him, it's like, well, you could do it orally or anally, and that, like, I could see how somebody would have a problem with, like, because like, well, no, because then the other person would taste what a penis tastes like, and that's weird because isn't that where pee comes from as well? And yeah, I totally get that. It's like, yeah, that would be gross if you were on the, you know, if you were the one sucking. That would be, that sounds disgusting, you know. And it's like, well, okay, then well, then you probably just don't want to subject somebody to that. How about if you put your penis up somebody's butt? Then you have a similar situation. It's like, well, I don't want to get my penis dirty. It's like, oh no, they wash, of course. And it's like, yeah, but you can never really truly wash out, and your penis will smell weird afterwards, definitely, and stuff like that. And it's like, yeah, that sounds horrific, kind of. I can totally see how somebody would be like, that sounds terrible. I don't want to do I don't want to do either of these things. It's like, oh, well, then they just masturbate with each other. And it's like, yeah, that sounds right. Okay, I get that. But yeah, I've had this conversation with somebody before, and it's like, well, I mean, it's no different than how you go down on your girlfriend, right? And he was like, what do you mean go down on? And I was like, oh my God. I know you're not a virgin. You've had 3 girlfriends. You know, I'm not going to out this person. I'm not going to dox this person. But it was like, oh my God, how have you? What the fuck were you doing? You know? Well, that's a shame, Travis. As long as you can understand what I'm saying, that's okay. Because on screen, it's just like my face anyway. It doesn't matter. But the point is that, like, again, this guy just, I don't know how this guy had fun. I just don't know how this guy had fun. Oh my god, I had to explain to him. And I'm sure somebody, like, he mustn't have been this dense. But I had to explain to him that it's like, well, some women, most women in fact, they really like to be eaten out, or when you go down on them. And he was still like, I don't know what going down means. It's like, it's when you get a blowjob, and it's like, okay, I've heard about this, but I've never experienced it. It's like, you've never experienced a blowjob. Are you just with boring women? Are you just with boring Christian women? Are you on Christian dating? Is that what's going on? I don't understand what's going on. Do you not believe in marriage? You've had sex before. Again, I knew he had had sex before. It was like, how, you know? Yeah, it was just weird. But I basically had to explain to him, it's like, some women really like it when you basically mouth kiss their private parts, like their private parts. You know, they like that when you do that. And he was like, ew, but that's where pee comes out of. It's like, yes, where you stick your penis. Is like, but that's where pee comes out of. So that makes sense why those two go together. I was like, okay, well then you just hate fun. It's like, well then you hate fun. Oh my god, we're never gonna get this done. I might have had to explain that to a friend many eons ago. I know, right? I know it. Also, I'm just going to quickly investigate this. Many eons ago. I know, right? I know it. Yeah, it's a little bit out of sync. I don't know what to do about that. Sorry. Anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right. That one. Gimme. Oh, nearly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Found it. Found one. From now on, I'm just going to check the chat after every slide is done. Otherwise, I get too distracted. Right. How you been doing? I'm okay. This is taking up way too much time though. Like I said, I'm just finishing it tonight. As long as I can hear you or my phone crash YouTube for some reason, we should be good. I am getting hungry. I get so distracted so very easily. Yeah, me too. Again, hungry. So I do kind of want to go eat food. But I want to get this done, so I don't know. I'm conflicted. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god. 5. Found one. All these are ticked. All of these are ticked. 1,000 images that have already been selected. Probably. Where are we? 5. Yeah, we've reached the middle bit where, like, I've already done all of these. Oh my god, there's so much dead air. I'm sorry. Five, 6. Is that 6? Yep, there's an empty one right there. 6. Seven, 8. That one, found one, got it. Jesus. Right. No, can't look. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a whole row here that haven't been selected. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That one's easy. Why was that easy? Just got to do that again and again and again and again and again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got that Britney Spears medley stuck in my head for some reason. It's not helping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that's the end of this slide. Next slide, please. Right. I'm a bit hungry as well. What should I make? Kind of a tough decision sometimes. I've got a chicken and stuffing sandwich from Tesco's for my supper, as well as an apple, a banana, and a chocolate orange, and it's all super healthy for me, so that's good. It's an orange. It's still fruit. Plus cocoa is it comes from a plant. It's a bean. It's still a vegetable, kind of. 1. How do you keep track of them all? They're on the screen and they have little tick marks next to which ones I've done and which ones I haven't done. I do the same exact thing as you are doing, but I will try to find a system that works, not that yours isn't working. Well, again, my system used to be, they're all in a row. They're like, all the pictures are in a big row, in a big column. And I randomly put the slider in a random part that shows the pictures, then I randomly select which picture, and then I used to count at a random number, how many, like, and then I will pick that picture that goes on the slide. Then I do the same thing for the next picture, and I kept doing this over and over again. However, your eyes naturally randomly select a random part, a not so random part of of the slider each time. So there were huge swaths of them of completed pictures in the column, and then there's like huge, like big patches of empty ones. So yeah, that's the problem. So now I've got tons and tons and tons of pictures with one or two maybe that are not selected yet. And then I've got like a couple of rows that I just haven't looked at all, even with the random number system. So yeah, it's annoying, but yeah. It sounds yummy, and it's from Tesco. Yeah, it's their Christmas, pre-made sandwich selections is pretty good. Well, at least it is in other stores. We basically get like turkey and stuffing, or turkey and trimmings, or stuffing and trimmings. It's the same sandwich. It's the same ingredients, but we get a wrap, a roll, and a sandwich. And I usually get the wrap, roll, and sandwich. Plus, they also have like a brie and cranberry one, and they have another one, but I can't remember what it is. But our store only had the turkey stuffing and trimmings selection. They didn't actually have anything else, so I got that plus all three of those plus sushi, a tuna wrap, a tuna sub, and what else did I get? And something else. And I had everything for dinner. I had everything like for dinner after I did Tesco's, except for the sandwich. And now I've got that and some fruit, which I'm totally counting the chocolate orange because it's an orange. In my birth chart, I apparently got a lot of Virgo, and yet I still am a Leo. Oh, that's interesting that you totally believe that stuff because it's super real. Honest is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh shit. 8, 9. That one. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That one. I do have a couple of pictures that are kind of bunched closer together. That's not cool. For example, there's like 4 beach pictures in a row. That's not random. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That one. Oh, nearly looked. I'm trying not to look until I finish the slide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Beep. Finish that slide, and I'm saving the project. Save project. I want it now, the Christmas sandwich. Thanks, Tubbs, for making me crave some Tesco's. What's wrong with Tesco's? Tesco's is not bad. It's not everyone's cup of tea. Well, it's not. It's just that it's not that I don't. I was going to say it's not that I don't respect it, but I don't respect it. It's more that I mean, I don't like it for many reasons, but one of the main reasons is that, you know, categorizing, you know, putting 12 people, you know, 12 types of people for everybody on the whole planet into these boxes, and then basically saying that, especially with like horoscopes and shit, saying that they're all that, you know, everybody's going to have this type of day, or has to do this type of thing, and all of this stuff. It's just kind of like, well, it just seems crazy pants to me. It just it's like people are way more complicated. We have far radically different lives and personalities and stuff like that. You can't just categorize people by 12 criteria and then basically expect everybody to just go along with it. But people do. That's the most insulting part, is this, that humanity is accepting of this. Why? But then again, people think the world is flat and we never went to the moon and all that stuff. It's like, ugh. So yeah. I like your shirt and hat, which matches this community. Is so awesome. My hat, it actually does, because the Wellington Corporation and Blue Sun are the same thing, apparently, according to Joss Whedon. So yeah. Also, believing that your life is predicted, is depicted by mostly balls of gas in the night sky is kind of crazy, you know. I mean, it just is crazy. I don't know how to explain it any better. It's just nuts. It's like, I love astronomy, but I don't love it as much as astrology, because astrology is kind of super crazy, mystic crystal peoples. It's free loops. I'm sorry, it just is. I'm actually not that sorry. What color is your shirt? I don't know, because I think it's green, but Damon says it's brown. But then later I asked him again, because he forgot that I asked, and he said it was like it's kind of a greeny brown, and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, whatever. But yeah, I'm only wearing Christmas colors because it's, you know, Christmas time, and it's green technically, so it's a greeny brown or browny green, whatever you want to say. So yeah, it's combat green. Is that it? I don't know. But yeah, actually, it totally matches the hat on the camera. I don't think it does in real life. I don't know. Nothing wrong with Tesco's. Wasn't slamming on it. Okay, I get where you're coming from. I don't usually read my horoscopes, rarely. Okay, but you believe in it. That's a thing. We have to deprogram you. It's a little bit culty. It's a little bit culty. At least that's what I call it. Okay. Okay, next slide. We are making progress. It's a bit slow going, but we're making it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Come on. 9. Found one. 9. There we go. Or didn't select. Why didn't you select? Give me the picture. Thank you. But yeah, what is everybody in the chat's response to astrology? Go on, tell me right now. Tell me right now how much you hate me now. Oh no. So there's lots of pictures that we've done. And yet there's still a couple that we haven't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Found one. Found another one. Yay. Oops. Right. No, I've still got two more. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Oh my god. 6. 7, 8, 9. Found one. Some of these I swear I've already done. I'm thinking the computer's just messing with me now. Probably not. But it might do. Okay, one more. 1. Oh no, then there's lots and lots of ones I've already picked. But there's all the orc pictures. 2. 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Found one. I'm winning. Slide completed. Next. Right, I can read. I never got into normies, like astronomy and such things like that. Okay. Only because my sister keeps pushing it on everyone else, everyone she talks to. Yeah. Yeah, but I hate people that do that. I don't hate you, Tubbs. You silly. Okay. Why you call me Stu then? Huh? I don't really push it on anybody. If you don't like it, that's fine. Right, but okay. Oh my God, there used to be. Oh, I knew this trick in high school that basically was like it instantly kind of disproves astrology. It was just like a couple of questions, and it was like it immediately deconverted people from astrology. And oh my God, what was it? It was so good. It was so. Well, it wasn't even good. It was very, very simple. But yeah, I mean, I know there's the obvious trick of basically just asking somebody of like you basically read a horoscope, and then like the person that you're reading the horoscope to basically is like, oh my God, yeah, that's totally me. And you're like, really? Because that's what it says in this fortune cookie. It had nothing to do with you. It had nothing to do with your sign or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I'm not trying to deconvert you. I'm just saying it's just like there were these things that I could just immediately say that were really good responses to somebody that is basically hooked on that stuff. And it's like, I can't remember. I probably would have written that the ones I did down, but then it would just take longer to finish. Huh? I don't even remember when I got into it. Oh, okay. But why? Why does it have a hold on you? You know? Why is it a thing in your life? In your life? I don't have to write them down. They're ticked. They're on screen, ticked off. Like I can show you this. You probably can see there's little tiny ticks on the screen, like next to pictures, just here where this plus is. They're little ticks. So they're all ticked off. So I have to make sure that the ones that are ticked off don't make it. Don't copy them onto slides here that fill into these holes. So yeah. Anyway, one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That one was fairly easy and painless. I got a bad feeling they're not going to be that easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. One, two. Oh shit! I'm counting the ones I've done. 1, 2. 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Got one. Found another ticked one. One more for the slide. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Found one. Pink. Okay, next slide, and we chat. Oh, there's nothing new here. Bad. But yeah. I know I know I don't really want this to be like a kind of like a religious persecution show, even though astrology isn't really a religion, but whatever. But yeah, it's like, defend your beliefs. Why should I believe in astrology? Go on, go for it. Have you painted a Christmas tree? Have you painted a Christmas tree or something Christmas related on your belly? I don't remember if you did or not. No, I don't tend to do that. That doesn't seem to be a thing. It's not really a tradition. I mean, I could do, but Christmas tree is a lot different than a pumpkin. Pumpkins are one color and they don't rely on like specific patterns or anything. besides just a face, which can be complicated or it can be simple. So yeah, I personally like the face that we did for the pumpkin. The pumpkin was nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got one. Beep. Oops, why is this so in my head? I don't get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's a backwards Foo Fighters t-shirt. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Found one. I got another one. Okay, next slide, right, and read chat. Got it. I see that though just appeared into my mind for some reason. No, I've never done that. I have been I was going to say Christmas pumpkin, but that's not a thing. I have been a snowman. I did a snowman thing. That was fun. Now I got oops, I did it again by Britney Spears stuck in my head. I am not the biggest fan of hers, but it's fine. Well, again, I'm not the biggest fan of hers either, but I've just got this medley. There's like somebody on YouTube did a Britney Spears medley, and it's really good. But at the same time, it's it gets stuck in your brain. It's just one of those things. Ooh, Nelly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the next picture, the next fucking picture. Oh my god, it was nearly on a. There's nearly a huge section. We're nearly back into that minefield of like that huge section that's just packed full of ticks. But we made it. We can go past it. Okay. Yeah, all of this is done. Oh shit, there's one there. 1. Then there's nothing for ages, so we've got 1. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Oh my god, this column of, well, it's 1,000 pictures. Why am I so surprised by this? Why am I ever so surprised by this? I feel like I am always so surprised by this, but I shouldn't be. It's 1,000 pictures. Of course it's going to be long. 2. I found one. Found one empty. 2. 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the next one, that one. Got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sweet. I found a patch of half done, half not done pictures, so we good. Okay, next slide. There's only 3 pictures on these slides, so that's cool. I like that. Right. I remember you did the snowman thing. Yeah, that was all right. Your beard is awesome. I like it. It looks good on you. That's, yeah, it's Santa beard, especially since it's like there. Like that's it's actually this long. It's just really curly, but I grew it out for Santa to be Santa, and it should basically look awesome as Santa. Also grew my hair out as well. Doing anything tonight? I'm doing this. What are you talking about? So yeah, I got the Santa curls, you know. I got a curly beard, and I got curly hair, big curls. So it's perfect for Santificationing. I went after this. I'm going to eat something, and then I'm going to play on the computer for a little bit. And I've also got like random Christmassy shit to do. So yeah, I'm busy. Why? Oh shit! I got to answer that message. There we go. I have to answer that. It's a thing. Why do I feel like I mentioned that to you before? Have I mentioned that to you? You probably have, like previous times I've grown my beard out. I fat fingered the R. Oh, okay. I meant after this. Yeah, I'm doing stuff. Did you do any updates to the club? No, I've been trying to focus on this. It's, as you can tell, it's deceptively long. You think that manually randomizing 1,000 pictures wouldn't be that time consuming, but it is. Like so much. Because that's what I wanted to do with you. Well, you can do that with me. Like, I can do this, and you could basically talk about it, like or ask me questions about it, or anything like that. Anything you wanted. It's all good. After this, I'll be watching Raw. What? Club? I don't need to pry. Sorry. No. Oh. The Wars Club. Roscoe can fill you in with it, with the details. But the Wars Club is like this gentleman's / fat man's club from like the Edwardian era, and we've been building it and stuff. I might have to do this all again just to see if like the modern club, like the modern version of the club, can exist. But I think it will just end up being like the Futterhund again. So yeah. Yeah. Well, we'll just go for. Oh no, don't. Oh, that sounds painful. I don't know why. It just does. I meant Monday Night Raw isn't a it's a wrestling thing. Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Found one. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Actually, this could take hours, and I am really hungry. I might have to. This might not have to be the. This might not be the end of the fucking pick dumps still. Ugh. I don't know why this is pissing me off so much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, next slide. Right. And read. I just don't like. You want to add this whole other universe on top of an engineering challenge for me. You know, I don't mind building like cruise ships in outer space. I don't mind building like even whole like enterprises. You know, whole Star Trek spaceships and stuff like that. I can do that. I have done that, but you know, also adding another dimension onto it is just kind of like I don't know why, but that fucks my brain up a little bit. I don't know. The ship was unsettling. It is just a little bit. I don't know why. It's just like I said. It just it doesn't really fit with the Rawers Club. It just doesn't really fit. That's the whole reason why it went back in time is because it, that's an understandable kind of like era. That's it fits perfectly well within this era. You know, gentlemen clubs were a thing. Secret societies were a thing. Fat men's clubs were a thing. So it kind of makes sense that there would be a fat man's club that was called the Wars Club. You know, but just yeah, it just hurts. It hurts my brain. It's just not in the right time period. You know, it's like saying and Queen Victoria entered the bridge of the USS Voyager. It's like mm, 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 no, no. Even timey wimey bullshit wouldn't convince me that that's possible. It was annoying when Isaac Newton did it. You know. Um. Okay, nice. That's a club I would like to be a member in, but still need to be get bigger for that. I reckon. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's nice. It's just nice. It's a nice. It's a fantasy world. So yeah, I am getting more intrigued now. The Wars Enterprise. No, no, stop that. No, Ed. That was just a random thought. Yeah, yeah. Thinking about Giant Wars Club ship, kind of like what? No, again. Then what would the servants do? You know, you're depriving so many people of so many jobs. The ship was unsettling. Exactly. There's already that movie. I mean, yeah, which is creepy, by the way, because Like, I think MatPat did a video on this. Like, they're eating dead people. Like, they're eating dead people slurry. It's gross. My wireless headphones said battery low, and it startled me. I sometimes a bit too creative. At least that's what I think. Yeah, I love fantasy things. Is it anything like role playing? Well, it's kind of, I guess. So I have to answer this. Okay. Right. Next slide. We will make progress. Yes, we will do it. It will be done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That one. One. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Found it. Got it. It is working. These are random, at least. 1. Oh shit. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, there is no 6. Okay. Big sequence, big sequence, big sequence. Uh, 6. 7, 8, 9. Found it. If I'm not done in 20 minutes, by 2 o'clock, then I'm going. I think I'm gonna have to run away again. Finish this off camera, but then you won't get a chance to do the music. Right, next slide. I love things like that. I am very much a RP nerd. Well, if you've been on Discord, then you may have noticed that I've done all the floor plans for the Rules Club, and we've basically got like we've done the managerial system, like the rankings and all that stuff. Plus, on my Fur Affinity account, there's also like little bits of notes and stuff. So yeah, Monday Night Raw goes on for 3 hours, so I can miss some of it. If you want to go, you can leave. It's okay. I will manage. There are still people here, right, guys? Right? I'm not alone, right, guys? It takes a lot for me to get unsettled. Okay. I might need to look that ship up later if it's a real thing, or was probably not, though. It's probably not. It's not going to be a thing. I don't want to leave. Well, I'm leaving to eat food because I said I was going to eat like an hour ago almost. So yeah, I can make the ship in like 2 hours. You go nuts. You go for it. I do not endorse this though. Like I said, it's yeah. I might help with some of the engineering. I'm an engineer. So yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, 9. That's the one. Made me forget the number. You know, when Panafox came in, I was gonna be like, can we pick a different number? Can we pick a different number? 9's too many. One. Oh, geez. 2. 3. 4. Then the piggy pictures. Then the orc pictures. 5. 6. 7. 7. 8. 9. Okay. I found one. It's right there. It should get easier the more you do, but it doesn't, it seems. One more. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Gotcha. Okay, that slide's done. Next. Right, and check. Oh, I've got to answer that. I didn't do that. Right. I'm already with that, but I have other things to do, like the club. Okay. What are you up to with the club? Let me know. What you doing? What you working on for the club? I know is it like a spaceship? I'm guessing it's like a spaceship, right? I mean, if it was a cruise ship, I might be okay with that. But then again, the Wars Club cruise ship, just organizing that many fat guys around a semi-confined space. It's bad enough designing the hallways for the Walrus Club Palace. It's kind of just, I don't know. Maybe it'll just be fitting the palace into a cruise ship, or they would have like a liner or something. It's doable. It's just it's kind of like it would be expensive for the time. But like if it was like a spaceship, then yeah, there'd also be the same problems, kind of. But also with the other added problems of it being in space. So yeah. I could pick another number if you like. I mean, if you want to, I'm not going to force you or anything. But 9's fine. It's fine. Wish I could help, but sounds like it's a personal thing between you two. I mean, if he wants also help with it, then that's fine. I basically, I am on the stage at the moment where I can probably answer questions about it, but it's practically already done. You know, it's basically built in my head. So yeah. So yeah, you can ask me questions about it, but I don't really need help with anything, I guess. I don't know. Might have to switch to overhead phone soon. Okay. The ship in Wall-E was a giant fat man cruise ship. It had women too and children. So no. I was thinking of that. Yeah, I got it. Spaceship like Star Wars or something. And again, really, you don't know what a spaceship is. 4. No, well, Panda Fox just picked 4. Okay, different number selected. I will try to do 4. He draws the map. I can basically out and make characters. I just need to draw them, but I suck at drawing. You do not suck at drawing. Okay. So random. Trying to think I could be of help. Yeah. At least have some confidence in your art. Panda Fox, you've seen it. It's not bad, right? You know me. I'm an annoyingly honest person. If basically I saw any badness in it, I would say something. Um, so I don't really tend to do that for art anyway. So actually, that's kind of a lie. Shit. Um, but for art, I usually say something like, "Oh, you need to maybe work on line work or shading." But I always point out positives. But overall, generally, from what I've seen, Roscoe has really good art. He's definitely got the imagination for stuff like that. So I get it. You're good. Like you might need a bit more practice, but you're good. So calm down. You know. I'm not bad at drawing, but I'm also not good at it either. I'm the same way. What again? You probably have like strengths and weaknesses, like anybody who tries to draw. It's fine. I have strengths and weaknesses, and I'm a professional artist. So yeah, it's a thing. 1. We're going with 4 now, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. That is a bit easier by exactly 3. So yeah, well, no, 4 by another. Wait, shut up. 5. Did I do a whoopsie? I feel like I done a whoopsie. Okay, it turned off my gallery for some reason. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And save project. Right. Drawing's not easy. It's not. You're right, I love art, mostly music, but love all art. Sweet. Music is my favorite type of art. Okay. It's part of the arts, but, you know, it's just that when you when you hear somebody say it's like, oh, I love art, especially Metallica, it's my favorite. It's like, no, I've never heard anybody say that. You know, they usually say, I like music. You know, but it is part of arts, I guess. I mean, there's lots of art. You can say anything's art, I guess. For me, it's like I want to get better at art, but I want to write at the same time and get nothing done. Yeah, well, oh my god. I mean, like, it's all to do with scheduling. I think that's just a scheduling problem. Like, I really like to do one thing at a time, and that's a bit of a problem because not because I can't do anything other. You know, I can't do what. Yeah, I can't do the scheduling thing. It's just I get bored. Like if I do all of the line work for one picture, and then I do all the line work for another picture because I'm supposed to be doing these two pictures at the same time. Then I'll get bored because I'm doing twice. I'll get bored of doing the line work for the second one, or the color for the third one, or whatever, you know. So I like to do one thing at a time. But I do know people that are basically like they get bored, so they do like a bit of writing, and then they'll take a break for like 15 minutes or so, or have dinner or something, and then they'll come back and then they'll do some sketching, and then they'll come back and they'll be finishing off another piece, and then they'll basically come back to their writing again. It just like I know people that just everybody's different with their scheduling, you know. You just got to find a way to balance it out. So yeah. Not to mention the Baroque crew being like, you should actually record your songs. Well, yeah, sometimes. From what I remember. I don't know, I never get invited to those things anymore. There's a guy that I did the Badger for on the Baroque scene that basically sort of pissed me off because he basically like used to go we used to go for walks with each other and stuff to, you know, keep active and healthy and stuff, post pandemic and all that stuff, and then he basically was telling me that he would like to move somewhere closer to where I lived. And then he moved to Nottingham, or near Nottingham, and it was like, okay. So yeah, I was trying not to name names, Roscoe, but okay. But yeah, so I don't know. But that's the guy that also used to send me the links every weekend or so for the Baroque stuff, and he just stopped doing them, and that's why I'm not there anymore. So yeah. You want somebody to make you a schedule. But yeah, Berryoki. Berryoki is there's a online kind of like Zoom group that basically meets up once a week or sometimes more to basically do some Berryoki, do a Berryoki show, and yeah, it's fun. Although they should use Discord instead of Zoom. Zoom takes over my computer. It's very unsettling. I have no control over Zoom, over my own Zoom when somebody's doing a Zoom call meeting. And I get that's kind of the point, but at the same time, it's like, but no, I was kind of talking to somebody, but somebody has hijacked my camera, my monitor, and is basically like showing me this one person that is talking, and it's like I'm talking to someone else, you know. Ugh. Anyway, yeah, so that's what Berryoki is. It looks like you were just winking while sticking your tongue out. Okay. Come to one on the 18th. It's gonna be my birthday. Your birthday's on the 18th. I'll try to remember that. I don't remember birthdays. The only birthdays I remember are the easy ones because basically, like, you know, my birthday's on the 1st, Damon's birthday's on the 1st, and you know, my dad's birthday used to be on the 2nd. My mum's birthday is actually a pain in the butt, and I always get told off for forgetting it because it's on like the 23rd, 24th. I don't know. It's a random number, you know. So whatever. I don't remember birthdays that well. I'm sorry. I also don't really like. Yeah, I kind of feel like it's the person's responsibility to like tell people that it's their birthday. You know. I don't know. It's weird. Birthdays are weird. Okay, I'm switching my headphones. Okay, well I'm leaving very very soon. Well, actually, I'm leaving now. I think I'm gonna. I think I saved it because it's not gonna be done tonight, and I'm really hungry. So, well, I'm not really hungry. I just really want that chocolate orange, but I want to eat all my food before I eat the giant chocolate orange. So yeah, I did save it. Okay. I'm surprised. Why are you surprised? What happened? Mine's easy. It's 7 days before Christmas. No, it's not easy. You say that, but 7 is another random number that I've got to remember. You know, it's like, ugh. I've got to remember when Christmas is, but then everybody knows when Christmas is. But yeah, that's easy. Still, it's not easy. You say it's yeah. You're actually leaving on time. On time? I'm really hungry. I'm a piggy. I need food. Why does my back not hurt when I do this? I've got my hand like kind of squished behind my back. My back doesn't hurt. What the fuck? Okay, good night, Tubbs. Enjoy your food. See you next time. I'm not leaving just yet. I'm reading the rest of the chat first. It's a week before Christmas. Okay. That's still I still won't remember that. That's not easy to remember. You know, I'm sorry, it just isn't easy to remember. You'd say it's easy to remember. I want it to be easy to remember, but it's not. So it's easy for you because it's your birthday. Oh, mine is 4 days after my hubby's. That's nice. Mine's 2 months after my birthday. No, his is 2 months after mine. Calm down, hangry. What? I'm not. I'm not. My my mood is not elevated. Okay. Although I did just break a piece of my chair off again. Piece of my chair. Oh my god. Okay, that web is so strong, it is actually holding up that piece of my chair. That's the piece of my chair. This is a canopy web for a spider. I'm surprised she hasn't come out and had a look at it. But that is foam rubber. That is actually not super light. It's actually sort of heavy, and it's holding it up. That's creepy. Spiders are scary, dude. Come on, investigate. Object in your web. I have now got a piece of foam rubber just hovering in my office. I know you're there. I can see you. That's going to freak me out because later on, I'll just be sitting here doing this some more, and then all of a sudden, I'll just hear a thud on that side of the room. And I'll be like, what the fuck? But I won't know what happened because I'll forget that that's in there. Yeah, that's a piece of my. I can't actually show you guys. It won't go up anymore. But that's a piece of the. Yeah. Why everyone's put my birthday is 567. That's nice. my birthday is the same as my birth year. If you basically are, you know, reasonable and have the English calendar. You know? Because Americans are weird. We have the Ascension order, but you have the not Ascension order. You have it switched around in the middle for some reason. I'm sort of waiting for it to come out and fix that. Maybe it's because it's not moving. If I poke it, maybe it'll move, and then basically she'll be like, what the fuck? I spent ages doing that. Ugh. I can't suck on this. Yeah. But yeah, mine's my birth year, so. Anyway, right, I'm gonna go. Keep it so distracting. God damn it! I'm gonna go because I want to go eat now. So yeah. But no, thank you so much for watching. I know I promised that this would be the last one because tomorrow I wanted to do the test, and the video and stuff. But I guess I'll do that later in the week. It's okay. But yeah, this will be done. It probably will be done off screen. I don't know. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll try to save the picking of the music for you guys, but we'll see. Anyway. Belly wubs. Oh, backstretch and belly salute. And yeah. See you guys tomorrow. That is creepy. It's creepy just hovering there. Nope, she's not moving. She's alive. She's just not investigating. She's like, this is a trap. I know it's a trap. I think it's because it's so far away from where she's staying. She lives right under the bug zapper. She lives right under the bug zapper. So like she lives there. She lives in this gap here. She lives actually right there. That's her. And that's far away from where she's living. So yeah, makes sense. Ugh. She's gonna make me do it. I swear to God. Anyway, toodles.